Okay, just want to share a few things you may not know about me. What's up everyone, this is Elizabeth, the Minister of Beauty. I just wanted to do this video just quickly because sometimes I meet new people and they ask me certain things, and then when I share some of the things with them that they've asked me questions about, they're like, oh my god, wow, really? Nothing spectacular, but at any rate, I just thought I would just kind of put some of these things in one video and you know, just share it with the new subscribers, the new viewers. Some of you who've been here for a while, you've seen some of my past videos from when I started my channel several years ago. So some of this might be repetition, but hey, repetition is how you learn, right? So let's get into it. Okay, one of the things you may not know about me is I was a teen mom. I know it's a popular show that's on MTV, has been for many years. It's doing very well for them, but I don't really recommend being a teen mom. But I was a teen mom. I had a baby at 15, and I didn't plan to have that happen, but I don't regret it. So that's something you may not know about me. I don't regret having a child young because I got it done and it's over with, and I did not continue the cycle. I didn't continue the pattern. I never really had that mom bug where I said I wanted to have 2 or 3 kids, and that just never was the life that I saw for myself. So although I'm grateful that I had my child, I did not go through with it again because it wasn't something that I wanted to do again. Another thing you may not know about me is I'm married to my child's father. We met in high school and we got married when our son was 4 years old. So we didn't rush into getting married just because we had a child together, and it wasn't a huge thing for me to get married. I didn't pressure him to do it. It would have been nice if it did happen, and it did, but it wasn't something that I pressured him to do, and he didn't pressure me into it either. It wasn't the easiest. We were still kids when we got married. I was 20 years old when I got married, and my husband was 23. I was a freshman in high school when I met my husband, and he was a senior. So that's something that you may not know about me. Another thing you may not know about me is I went into the legal field fresh out of high school. I actually started while I was in my senior year of high school, and I continued in that field, and I stayed in the legal field in working in different law firms for 12 years. Something else you may not know about me. I became a licensed massage therapist in 2006, and I started my business straight thereafter while continuing to work in the legal field. Another thing you may not know about me is from there I continued my education in aesthetics and eyelash extensions, and I became, well, I am now, and I have been for many years, a master lash artist and a beauty business entrepreneur since 2008. Another thing you may not know about me is I don't come from a very close-knit family. I'm close with my mom now, but we didn't really have an understanding of each other growing up, and she hid a lot of things from me and my brother over the years with regards to my dad. My dad was a drug addict for many years, and we didn't really know it until, well, I should say I didn't really know it until I was in late years of middle school. So there was a lot that was hidden from me. So I had held some resentment towards her for that. But yeah, I grew up in a household where it just was not the best, but she did her best to try to make it seem as if it was the best. But my lifestyle over the years, it started okay and it continuously declined. So I don't have a close-knit family, but the other thing you may not know about me is, to be honest, I really don't care. That may sound harsh coming from someone saying they don't really care if they don't have a close-knit family, but what I've learned is that society, and especially television, puts this impression out there that if you don't have a close family, then something's wrong with you, but that just isn't everyone's reality. And when I came to the realization that that wasn't my life, I was okay with it. As long as I had my health and I had a strong mindset, I knew that I could achieve anything, and it didn't matter what my background was or who my family was. That just didn't matter to me anymore. And another thing you may not know about me, I am the big 4-0. I turned 40 in August of 2018 and I still can't believe it. But yeah, if you're watching this video many years later, then on this video, I'm 40 years old. And in spite of all of the things that I've gone through, I'm still getting carded. So that is a blessing. When I go to buy a bottle of wine, or if I go out to dinner and I'm getting, you know, a glass of wine or champagne, every single time they ask me for my driver's license. So it's not to brag, I'm just saying it's something you may not know about me. And another thing you may not know about me is I am an extroverted introvert. I am an introvert around you guys. Being on this camera is not one of the easiest things for me, but I've learned to be an extroverted introvert, and what that means is that around people that I know and trust, I just let loose. And I'm not saying I'm wild and crazy, but I'm not as reserved as I am when I'm around people that I don't really know. And being on this camera, which for me is business, and in my brick and mortar business, I have to be an extroverted introvert because I have to converse with my beauty guests, and on this video I have to converse with you all that are watching me. So I can't sit on this camera like when I first started and talk like this. I have to kind of let myself loose and just be me as an extroverted introvert. And being an introvert just means that we're uncomfortable around people that we don't really know, and it's not so much that we're afraid of them. We're just afraid and thinking that we don't want to say anything that may hurt or offend other people, because we care about other people sometimes more than we care about ourselves. Somebody who is just extroverted, they just say what's on their mind at all times for the most part, and they don't really think about other people's feelings. As an introvert, I'm always thinking about other people's feelings. So I'm always saying sorry or excuse me. Like, it's just common for me to do that because it's just my introverted nature. So that's something that you may not know about me. Some of you may have guessed it. Some of you may have seen some of my other videos where I may have mentioned that I'm an introvert. But yeah, I am definitely an introvert. So it takes a lot within me to get in front of this camera and to talk to you guys, because it is not the most comfortable thing in the world. And oh my gosh, God forbid it's a live video. It's on another level. So my underarms are usually like just dripping with sweat if I'm on a live video, because I am so nervous about what everyone is thinking. So yeah, it's true. So those are just a few things about me that you may not have known about me, just personal and business. So in the comment section, introduce yourself to me. Let me know 2 things about you that you want to share with me, so I can kind of get to know you a little bit better as we continue on this Bible that's business, inspiration, beauty, life, and enjoyment journey together here on YouTube. I really appreciate you guys liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And as always, until the next video, I hope you all have an amazingly blessed and beautiful day, and I really appreciate you being here.